And I definitely gotta say, it still holds up insanely well for a game from its age, you know? For a launch title on a 6th generation console, looks damn good. Yeah, funny enough, I actually beat the second game first, the Dark Moon on the 3DS. Also, Luigi hums along with, like, he just either hums or he hums along with the songs. There's a lot of nice little details in this game. What is it? He was looking up there. Did you see that? Shit. That was kind of cool. I like momentarily stunned it and then I walked away. God damn it. I think I'm just, like, I'm not sure if I'm just not hitting R soon enough or what, but again, I have to get new to it, or used to it. Little gold bar. Now I was actually kind of replaying through Dark Moon a little bit just to maybe reassess my feelings on it a little bit. Like, I definitely don't agree with people that say it's a bad game, or like, I agree that it is not what people wanted for a sequel, but it was by no means a bad game. It was a good game and it's alright, but it definitely was not what I think a lot of people wanted for a sequel. And I'm also kind of worried because this game recently came out, well, almost a month at this point, almost a month ago. It came out on the 3DS, and I bought that, but I haven't played it yet because I wanted to beat it on the Gamecube first. And I'm just hoping that, like, people aren't going to be like, oh, that's the Gamecube version, I don't want to watch the Gamecube version. Because I don't have a way to record handheld yet, and I don't know if that's something I'll really be... I mean, I think down the line it would be kind of fun to do, but I'm not sure yet. I kind of think it would be nice if Nintendo... Because, like, there's rumors... Or Nintendo might have even said something themselves, but there is, like, talk about them... God damn it. We can actually suck up those bananas. And they do actually hurt. God, I don't know. I kind of tapped it over and over again there. Yeah, some of these ghosts disappear really fast. So you... I think I was too far. But there's talk about them making, like, you know, basically another Switch. So an updated version of that. Well, I imagine it's supposed to be like an updated version or something. That works. That was a good one. Give me all your money. Then my cousin got, what was it, a B rank? So like the second best thing in the game. I'm really curious how I'll do for my first time. I was just literally mashing B. But like a kind of thing I noticed that Nintendo was doing. Oops, you don't want to get that. Actually, let's get that real quick, just for fun. I love hearing. I just love the high voice. I think we know where that one goes, yeah. But like something I've kind of noticed from watching reviews and all that is that Nintendo kind of has this like record of... I got some dialogue, hang on. Wah, wah, Mario, where are you? Wah. Huh? Luigi? Yes, Luigi, how lucky that you found me. I feel so much better now. Let me just magically light candles. Please, please, please save Mario. I looked everywhere. I can't find him. Where is he? Let me punch you in the face. I kind of like this. Like, you can see the graveyard down there. It's a bit of like, I don't know if foreshadowing is the right word, but you know, like, it kind of makes you think like, oh, do I get to go down there? You just hear Luigi. But like, I think for the SNES, they released a thing that you would put into your SNES, and then you put a Game Boy cartridge in it, and you could play Game Boy games on your TV off the SNES. And then the GameCube got, I don't think the Nintendo 64 got anything, but the GameCube got a Game Boy adapter for newer Game Boy games. Hold up a sec, Luigi. It's me, Professor Egad. I detect spirits stronger than we've yet seen lurking ahead. I think it must be some of those ghosts escaped gallery. What? Some of those escaped gallery ghosts. You know, you should know that they're really different from the other ghosts you've seen so far. They don't show their hearts very easily. Sure. Nope, not at all. When you find one, you should first use the X button to search its heart for clues. Sometimes you can learn the best way to surprise him. Well, Luigi, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Thank you. I always did love these kind of close-up shots. They are really creepy. But yeah, the GameCube got a Game Boy Advance player attachment for the bottom of it. And granted, they are still making DS games, and like, you know, not too long ago they said that they're still going to be supporting the DS, so oh, fuck off. Ho ho ho, go ahead, try to find me. I can see you, but you cannot see me. Ho ho ho. I can see you right now. I forget exactly what we gotta do here. There's a book called Darkness is Their Cheese. Will you read it? Yes. Ghost mice are drawn to darkness as real mice are. Drawn to cheese. In the dark, they shine gold with contentment. I must try to get close to one before the light come back on. See Parsman. Do you read a certain book? There's a book of riddles. Will you read it? Yes. Mysteries appear whenever people turn, but turning away from them solves nothing. Instead of turning away, turn to the side and look at the mystery from a different view. A way will surely open. You found Egad's Guide to Ghosts. Will you read it? Yes. Dear readers, we've all had trouble with ghosts who aren't easily surprised, right? They'll have sorts of ways to protect themselves from light. What should you do, bright folks, when in a fix with one of these stubborn ghouls? Well, sir, I'd first look for an opening, a way to catch them off guard and unsettle them. When a ghost is surprised and shows you its heart, that's your chance to catch the little bugger. I tell you, I've caught dozens of ghosts just like this. God damn it. Okay, so yeah, it was a fire pit. So these guys, they obviously have a lot more health, and they will occasionally drop the purple mushroom. Come on, we're almost there. Nice, got that one go. So usually when you see that dust kind of appear from an item, that means you, like, if there was anything to come out of it, it would have came out. And then that was all the books. I forget if I was saying anything, my mind kind of just stopped. So there are some little traps in here. As you can see, there's no actual door here, but there's a door being shown here, so looks like we got a problem there. Two fake doors. So again, isn't my hair just gorgeous? Of course, I do spend a lot of time on it. I was so bored, cooped up in that painting. Now I spend all my time in front of the mirror. It seems to scare people though, so everything is coming up roses. You can also see the toad outside in there, so I was almost worried I didn't get that. Come on. Nice. I would really like to get this game done in one session. I think that'd be pretty awesome, but we'll have to see. Yesterday was a little crazy for me, so I got up at 8 a.m. and like, because I slept most of the night away, and I was like, well, I wasn't really meaning to, but it's just how things turned out for me. And then, and like, for those of you who don't know, I work a night shift job, so I usually need to be up all night. And then, like right now, it's 3:06 in the morning for me. Hello. Are you gonna take a sleep on that bed? That's what it looked like. So I was like up the whole day, I spent most of it playing games, and I hanged out with my friend for a little bit. And by that, I believe that was the day I drove him to EB Games so we could get something. I believe this will... It's going faster. There we go. It's a good place to hide your money. But like by the time it, you know, like it was getting late. By the time it was getting late, and like it was weird because it's like I was tired, but my body would not go to sleep. Like I'd lay down. I did have a headache, but even after taking Tylenol and after it went away, I just could not fall asleep, and it was... Hello. He's like right at my feet. you don't get to go inside there. I could not go to sleep for the life of me. And I don't think I have insomnia. I really don't, but maybe I had insomnia just for that day. So I stayed up really close to 24 hours. Which for me is definitely odd because I'm usually not that good. Like I can definitely go for long periods of time, but I definitely prefer to sleep, and I can sleep 10 or more hours pretty easily. Horsey, Rocky, Horsey. Okay. Hey, want to play with me? Fuck, I'm forgetting that's inverted. Mario! Just this is right for the baby. Mario! Not Mario. You gave me an owie. I just wanted to play with you. I hate grown-ups. Why do you have to be bigger than me? Bigger than me. I've had enough. Small, now grow smaller. Small, itsy tiny little wee go go gaga ga. These definitely scared me as a kid. I'm not afraid to admit that I'm easily scared. And I think as a kid, and if you watch the Paper Mario playthroughs of the first and second one, there are chapters that I would call the scary chapters in quotation marks. I know they're not really supposed to be full on, like actually scary, but I definitely think they're meant to make you feel, if anything, a little uneasy, a little spooked, not necessarily scared for your life or anything though. I know how to do these boss fights thanks to seeing my cousin do them not too long ago. Also, I do want to mention there's optional bosses in this game, and I will try to do them all, but I do not remember all of where all of them are. He's gonna get a little excited, I know. I don't actually know if it's possible to get these guys in one go. I don't think it is. Yeah, I believe they pretty much auto break out of it at some point, like he did there. I was talking about something, but now I totally forgot. It's annoying because I could be like going back in the recording and be like, oh, that's what I was talking about, shoot. I think I was talking about that I was having trouble sleeping. So after trying to sleep, like just laying down for a little bit, I was like, okay, I guess I don't want to just lay in bed, and it's not like I was working that day or whatever, so I was just like, might as well do something. So I ended up playing more Destiny 2. And I actually met some really cool guys that night. Oh, come on. Oh, I got you. 2 tries. 2 vacuum tries, whatever. So this is also a good room to get hearts, because this one will pretty much always give you like a 50 heart. I just remember me and my brother always came to this room when we needed health. There's that one too. Mario. Can I? Mario. No. It's almost kind of creepy, the noise that thing makes. It's like is that like a picture of him when he was human? That sounds creepy. Question marks. Luigi goes. Luigi, can you hear me? Oh, thank goodness you're okay. I lost contact with you all of a sudden. I was a tad worried. You seem to be a bit tuckered out after that long battle, don't you? Why don't you come on back to the lab? When you vacuum a boss ghost, your Poltergust 3000 gets pretty full to bursting. Oh, I guess you showed that boss ghost who's boss. Good job, Luigi. You made it back in one piece. Take a gander at this. This fine piece of work took nearly 20 years to develop. I call it the Ghost Pure. That's a lot of eyes, and I don't want to try and say that. So I'm not gonna try it. This machine lets us turn the ghosts you catch into paintings. Not only that, it works in reverse too. Hmm? How do we use it, you ask? Well, it's simple. Just plug that Poltergeist 3000 into the slot and enjoy the ride, my boy.